raped who should not have to fucking carry some rapist baby. There's women who have been sexually assaulted before the age of 14.
There's also, hold on though.
But hold on, don't stop me.
Okay.
That's real too. And we all have to agree. We have to agree on both of those things.
There are also, though, I'm not going to argue with you on that point, but I will say there are people who have been born of rape and are alive right now and are pro-life, and they go around speaking, talking about how I had a right to live, and they will go out there and make an argument, a pro-life case, and they're born of a rape.
You don't have a right to tell a 14-year-old girl she has to carry a rapist baby.
I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that's real too. Yeah, I understand. I understand what you're saying.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't have the right to tell my 14-year-old daughter she has to carry her rapist baby. You understand that?
To look that woman in the eye who was born of a rape.
Do you understand that? That's a 14-year-old child. If a 14-year-old child gets raped, you say that they have to carry that baby?
I don't think two wrongs make a right. I don't think murder. I don't think murder is an answer to. I don't think murder fixes a rape.
So what he did there was tacitly endorse violence against women. He said, "I don't think that a murder fixes a rape." So murder being the worst crime, the implication is that the girl in this hypothetical situation who was raped is more evil than the rapist for choosing to have an abortion. That's the implication. That's the subtext. And it's so gross. Imagine arguing to an audience of 11 million that a child who is the victim of rape should not have the choice to get rid of the rapist baby. And again, I just want to remind everyone, most of the abortions that are performed in the United States, they happen very early in the stage of pregnancy. So we're talking about zygotes. We're talking about clumps of cells. And he's saying, no. To have an abortion, that's worse than the act of rape itself. That's the implication, at least. And that's sick. I can't even respond to that without just vocalizing my disgust. You're a gross person if you actually think that women should be forced, and girls should be forced, to have their rapist's baby. And look, this is part of the evangelical ethos. When I was a young child, I was indoctrinated into religion, and I specifically remember this woman who came to speak at our church, and she talks about how she was the survivor of abortion because her mom was raped when she was 13 years old, and her mother could have had an abortion, but she did not. And when I was younger, that really resonated with me because I thought, oh wow, it's so glad that she's here. But as I grew older and I thought back about that story that she told, I realized how absurd it was, inherently so, because it's not like you were watching. Like, it's not like, any of us choose to be here. It's not like we're floating on clouds and we're watching, our parents, and we're just saying, oh my God, please save me. Please, please save me. Or, you're crossing your fingers hoping that your parents breed so you can exist. You weren't around, so how is that traumatizing to you? I mean, your mom should have had the choice, and she did have the choice. She had the choice to have you despite the rape at that very young age. But what these people want to do is take away the choice, so that way every single woman and girl who is raped is forced to have their rapist baby. And that's just so morally reprehensible that these people should never be taken seriously. I mean, sure, what if, that person who's here today, who's the product of rape, was aborted? Nobody would be sad that they weren't here because we wouldn't know about their existence because they wouldn't exist. Like, if my parents chose to not have me, then I couldn't be mad at them